Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hafiz Farudin with my student number K1325078. Today, I would like to present a topic from coordinate geometric and geometric transformation, especially in translation and rotation. Geometric transformations are fundamental in mathematics because they help us understand how shapes move, turn, and change position in space while maintaining certain proportions. This concept is not only important in mathematics but also widely used in physics, computer graphics, and engineering. Before discussing specific types of transformation, let us first understand why transformations are important. In geometry, we often study shapes that appear in different positions but have the same form. Transformation allow us to describe this change mathematically and systematically by using transformation. We can predict the new position of an object after it is moved or rotated. And in this video, we will study about the meaning of transformation in geometric objects and types of transformation. By the end of this presentation, you should be able to solve basic problems involving translation and rotation. So, what does transformation mean? Transformation is a change to an object. And the objects involved in geometric transformation include point, line, and two-dimensional figures such as triangles and polygons. Depending on the type of transformation, some property may change while others remain the same. There are four main types of geometric transformation, such as translation, which shifts an object, revolution, which flips an object, rotation, which turns an object, and dilation, which resizes an object. But in this presentation, we will focus on translation and rotation because this transformation preserves the shapes and size of objects. Let us begin with translation. Translation is sometimes called a sliding movement when an object is translated. Every point of object moves the same distance in the same direction. Formally, translation is a change in the position of an object by a specific distance and direction. A transition can be represented by a directed line. Transition does not change the shape of the objects. A transition vector consists of two components, a horizontal component and a vertical component. For example, a positive horizontal value means movement to the right. Negative horizontal value means movement to the left. Positive vertical value means movement upward, and a negative vertical value means movement downward. And the transition line can also be expressed in matrix form. And the transition vector consists of a horizontal movement of a unit and a vertical movement of b units. And the value of A represents the horizontal component and B represents the vertical component. And in the image, the transition on the side can be written as the translation vector consists of 7 horizontal movements of A units and a vertical movement of 4 units. And to find the shadow of triangle ABC by this transition, then A prime is equal to the vector with component 5 and 7 plus the vector with component 7 and 4, resulting in the vector with component 12 and 11, and the other is the same path. And then we got this image, as you can see. And suppose a point A x y is translated by a vector AB. The image of the point after translation is written as a prime x plus a point y plus b. This formula tells us that the x coordinate changed by a, the y coordinate changed by b. This formula has a very simple interpretation. If A is positive, the point moves to the right. If A is negative, the point moves to the left. If B is positive, the point moves upward. If B is negative, the point moves downward. Thus, the formula directly reflects the movement on the coordinate plane. For practice problem, a point A 3 minus 2 is translated by the vector minus 4.5. Find the coordinate of the image point. As you can see, the vector is minus 4 and 5. This means the point moves 4 units to the left and 5 units upward. Then we know A is minus 4 and B is 5 and X equals to 3, and I'm sorry, this is not correct. This should be Y. So Y equals to minus 2. So we apply the formula, then we get minus 1.3. Translation is not limited to single point. It can also be applied to entire shapes. Let us consider triangle ABC with verticals A at 1 point, A at 1 and 1, B at 9 and 1, C at 5 and 8. The triangle is translated by the rule. The transientity moves every point 2 units to the right and 3 units downward. Find the coordinate of the image triangle ABC prime. As you know, the transient rule is move every point 2 units to the right and 3 units downward. This rule means that every vertex of the triangle moves 2 units to the right and 3 units downward. So we can apply the rule to each vertex. So A prime becomes 3 and minus 2, B prime becomes 11 and minus 2, C prime becomes 7 and 5. So we can write the final result. The image of triangle ABC after translation is A prime at 3 and minus 2, B prime at 6, pi and minus 2, C prime at 5 and 0. So we got the image like that. After understanding translation, we now move on to rotation. Unlike translation, rotation does not move an object in straight line. Instead, it turns the object around a fixed point. Formally, rotation is a form of transformation by rotating an object based on certain angle and direction to its center of rotation. And rotation is defined by a center of rotation, an angle of rotation, and a direction of rotation. Okay, there are two directions of rotation. There is counterclockwise rotation, which is considered positive, clockwise rotation, which is considered negative. This convention is universally used in mathematics. In many problems, the center of rotation is the origin 0, 0. When a point is rotated about the origin, special formulas can be used to find the image easily of the point easily. So as you can see, rotation with center 0, 0 by 90 degrees, if point A at x and y is rotated about the origin 0 and 0 by 90 degrees, its image is A prime at minus y point x. Like for example, if A at 2 and 1, we know that x is 2 and y is 1. So we apply the formula, then we get A prime at minus 1 and 2. Then rotation with center 0, 0 by minus 19 degrees. If point A at x and y is rotated about the origin 0 and 0 by minus 19 degree, then the image is A prime y and minus x. And as you can see, if A is at 2 and 1, then the A prime at 1 point n minus 2. And then rotation with center 0, 0 by 118 degree. If point A at xy is rotated about the origin 0, 0 by 118 degree, then its image is A prime minus x at minus x and minus y. So as you can see, if A is at 2 and 1, then x is 2 and y is 1, then the A prime is at minus 2 and minus 1. Wait, these rules are derived from the geometry of coordinate plane. A 19-degree rotation essentially swaps the x and y values and changes their sign depending on the direction of rotation. A rotation of 180 degrees about the origin maps the point x, y to negative x, negative y. For example of question, point A at 2 and minus 1 is rotated 19 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. Find the coordinates of the image of point A prime. Uh, After a 19-degree counterclockwise rotation about the origin, then we now can apply the rule. Then we get A prime 1 and 2. This shows how rotation changes both the position and orientation of the point. Let us compare the two transformations. Translation moves objects in a straight line. Rotation turns objects around a point. And both transformations preserve shapes and sizes, and both also can express using algebraic rules. And geometric transformations are used in many real-life applications such as computer graphics and animation, robotics and motion planning, architecture and design, physics, especially in rotational motion. That concludes my presentation on geometric transformation, especially in translation and rotation. Thank you very much for your attention. I think that's enough for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.